Millions of Americans had the opportunity to make changes to their Medicare coverage last fall. You remember that whole thing? Well, the time to be proactive about your Medicare coverage, it doesn't end once annual enrollment is over. There are many ways that people can and should get more for their Medicare dollar. Chuck Swenson, he is the Senior Vice President with UnitedHealthcare, Medicare and Retirement, and he's here to join us today to talk about how to make the most out of that Medicare plan of yours. It's great having you. How are you, Chuck?
I'm doing well, thank you.
It's great to have you. Let's talk about this. Trying to either get or stay healthy, what should people be keeping in mind when it comes to their Medicare plan's coverage?
Yeah, so here we are. We're in 2020. Many people made their Medicare plan selections and their coverage last fall. So now is the time to get to know your plan, understand what benefits are included, what coverage that you have, so that when you do use it and you go to the doctor or whatever else, that you're not surprised and you know what to expect. A couple things that I recommend out of the gates. Number one, now is the time to get your preventive screenings happening, any tests, any things that you can do, or wellness exams to get a jump on 2020.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I would say is a lot of the plans for Medicare Advantage have a lot of additional benefits that you should be using right now out of the gates.
Yeah, no question. I mean, some people don't know what their plan entails. I mean, many people are retired, they're living on fixed incomes, every dollar counts. So you have tips to help them manage their health costs and make that dollar stretch further.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, making that dollar stretch is really important. A couple things: if you're in a Medicare Advantage plan or Medicare Supplement plan, you're set for the year and knowing what your costs will be, at least for, if it's a Medicare Advantage, what your co-pays will be, or even what your maximum out of pocket could potentially be if you really use your plan. Now, I will say from managing those costs, an additional thing you could do within Medicare Advantage, a lot of the plans have an over-the-counter credit. You might already be spending these dollars today at the pharmacy, whether it's pain medication or it could even be sunscreen or vitamins. A lot of these things could actually be covered in your Medicare Advantage plan. So you could be saving dollars today.
Yeah, no kidding. That's fantastic. Obviously, people think think health insurance, they think Medicare, they only think health care. But really, these health plans can be way, way more and make it more convenient than ever.
That's exactly right. So we talked about preventive services, which is a great way to get going versus waiting till you have an issue or you need to go to the doctor.
Of course.
Another thing is a lot of the programs that we have, like UnitedHealthcare has a program called Navigate for Me. So let's say if you do find out you have a chronic condition, or you have diabetes and you need help, or even a knee replacement, there's programs to help you navigate the system, get the appointments, do the follow-ups, manage those claims. There's great programs for that. And I'd also say the additional programs that's beyond what people would usually think. We know that people want to stay physically and mentally sharp. So there's programs that we have, even UnitedHealthcare, called Renew Active, to stay focused on staying active, whether it's gym memberships or whether it's even brain games to keep you sharp mentally. So there's lots of great programs for people to take advantage of.
Yeah, the gym memberships, for prime example, they might be paying for that out of pocket on their own. When they realize that might be covered in their plan, that saves the money. That a fixed income just got a little bit of a boost, which is pretty nice.
That's exactly right. Yes.
Some people, I think, they get into these plans, they just totally forget what it has. They use it for just the health care, if even that, and then they're off with their day. How do they get a reminder on exactly what their plan has?
So there's a couple things that you can do. Obviously, most people, once their plan is available, they usually get an explanation of those benefits to see how to use it. A lot of companies, including UnitedHealthcare, will send like a getting started guide so you know how to get those benefits going.
Nice.
But you know what? You can pick up the phone, call the member services number, and talk to the people on the phone. And they're going to help you use those benefits, understand what's available, and then also help you save costs at the same time.
No question. Knowledge is power. It's great having you, Chuck. Thank you so much for joining us.
That's right. Yes, thank you very much. Have a great day.
You as well. Make the most of your Medicare plan and get more for your dollar. Head to the website, uhcmedicareplans.com, if you want to find out how. UnitedHealthcare, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.